Guys, King Swamp here. Today's video I will be going over the Moschops, which is this dino that I have in front of me. We will be going over its uses and how to tame them. Get rolling. Go ahead and grab Dixie Kong. We used Zelda last time, so we'll use Link this time. Now, Moschops are fairly common on every map. Let's make Link a little faster. They are a passive tame, but they have a unique diet when it comes to taming them. They will always ask for something different. You could ask, I think, of like one of 10 different foods. My character looks glitched out because I'm wearing corrupted armor. So it's supposed to look like Nintendo 64 graphics. Stego tail. What are we caught on? Come on, Link. Something spooked that parasaur. Oh, I see raptors in the distance. Oh my gosh, we're stuck on this tree. Dixie's going ape shit. Alright, no Moschops that direction. Let's make a U-turn. Target dino's always the one who can't be found right away. Excuse me. A lot of parasaurs out today. Oh, I see one in the beach. $105. Alright, let's see what this Moschop wants. Raw prime fish meat. Well, I don't really have anything right now to harvest prime fish meat. It's probably the worst thing I could ask for. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that Dillo just attacked it. So we need to save it. Zelda's poop that or excuse me, Dixie's poop that she's throwing off my shoulder. Definitely gave Link a hand there. Now where did that Moschops go? They are very skittish. They never fight back. Always taking off running. Even when you tame them, if you command them to attack, they'll actually run away from the target. Even if it's a passive dinosaur, it'll run. But it does have its uses. Where did he go? Is that... oh, okay. This must be the one. He wants prime fish meat too. What is going on? Why do you guys gotta do this to me? You gotta look something up real quick. Oh, there goes an otter. That's rare. Not used to seeing them on this side of the island. Usually I'm used to seeing them on the eastern side in the rivers. Ah, stupid trees. Alright, I am going to go back to base. I'm going to see if I can grab a tool that I can harvest raw prime fish with. And that would be a sickle. have a sickle somewhere. Search for it. There we go. Now I need to find some saber-toothed salmon. What's going on down over there? It's just a Triceratops herd. Alright, I see some salmon. If I attack one, the whole school is gonna come at me, and when the salmon bite you, they slow you down in the water. So that could prove deadly if I'm not prepared. There we go. I got some raw prime fish there. Now let's fly to put the raw prime in the last slot. That's a level 5. That's not the one we were looking for. Same colors though. They're further down here. Alright, boy. Eat your damn fish. So then you gotta wait for him to be hungry again. So we'll go ahead and put him on the taming bar. And we will return to him in a few minutes. Then he'll ask for something else. Let's go back to that weak one. See what he wanted. Kill this bird. Don't need him stealing my food. Alright, what did you want? A rare flower. Pick those in the swamp. but my giant Megachelon here, he passively produces mushrooms and flowers, so I'll just grab one from each of him. Now, if you're lucky, you can tame the Moschops as like your very first tame, because they do ask for just regular berries like Tinto berries or Majo berries. And if it's a low level, the lower the level, the less you have to feed it. So the less different types of foods it'll ask for it. Because that high level one, we only got 6% for that, so that's at least 20, almost 20 feeding periods. Alright, so he wants a rare flower. See, so for the level 5, all we gotta do is wait until he's hungry again, and if we give him the next food item that he asks for, he'll already be tamed. See if the big boy's hungry yet. Excuse me. He wants a rare flower as well. Alright, so that bumped up the taming process a lot. I thought I was just going to do by the regular percentage, 6 each time. Pretty much after the first time you feed him, then you have to wait for it to be hungry. You generally have to wait less between each feedings after the first feeding. I should actually start killing anything that could potentially harm our Moschops, because if he takes damage, the taming progress will get reset to 0. Like this Dillo over here. Alright. So we'll go back to... Let's go to the weak one. He would like a rare mushroom. And we now have a Moschops. We're gonna name him Chops Jr. Now when I first got Ark, the Moschops was the first dino I ever tamed. So one good thing already is you don't need a saddle for it. You can just hop right on. Now, as I said before, they are cowards. So if I'm on foot and I command him to attack something, he's gonna run from it instead. And he'll never defend himself, he'll just constantly run. The only way you can do damage with him is if you're riding him. And then he has a pretty strong bite. But we'll put him away for now and focus on the stronger one. Sun's starting to set, so I gotta maintain the area from all predators. And he should be asking for something soon. A rare mushroom. They can ask for prime meat, they can ask for prime fish meat as we saw. Any of the berries, honey. I'm not sure, maybe tree sap. I don't know if that's 100% correct though, so don't quote me on it. So if you have a Moschops, just if you park them by some bushes, he'll automatically eat the bushes and harvest anything. See, he just got fiber and some berries. Oop, now we're getting attacked because we got attacked. Chops Jr.'s running away and they were just ants. So you really have to run him down and hop on his back. And then you control him and he just destroyed those ants. He doesn't know his own power. So while you're riding him, you can also harvest stuff. You can harvest berries, thatch, wood. He is one of the few dinos that can harvest a decent amount of fiber. Not a lot of dinos can harvest fiber. So it's really useful in that manner. Great for certain cloth recipes or structures. Let's see how his big brother's doing. Alright, not hungry yet. So every time the Moschops goes to level up, on his wheel there will be a yellow view harvesting levels. For every level up you get, you can put a point into sap, raw prime fish, rare flowers, rare mushroom, leech blood, or organic polymer. Whatever level you put into it. So let's make this one Chops Jr. More health, more stamina, more melee. So now that we put 3 levels, he has 3 levels for harvesting. So we give him more, let's give him some organic polymer so we can use him to farm the penguins. As we saw in the Karaku video, you can harvest the penguins for organic polymer. Raw prime meat's always good. He can eat larger carnivores' bodies to get more raw prime meat. So the more levels that you put into these, the more of that resource he'll gather from the corresponding corpses. Alright, he wants more raw prime fish. So that means we gotta go back in the water. Alright, so let's put Chops Jr. away. Let's pick up the fiber that he collected. And the meat. And the chitin. to the wyvern. Now let's go back to that pool where the salmon were. Barely see. There's a salmon. I was drowning. Oh, piranha. Bastard piranha. Stamina is low, so I gotta go back to shore, swinging my sickle around. Now, if I let the Moschop's food go to 0, he'll start starving and losing health, which means I'll lose taming. So I can't just sit around idly and wait for the sun to come up. I have to get some raw fish meat if I want to tame that strong one. It has to be prime, and you can only get it from these salmon. It's not guaranteed. Oh, didn't get any that time either. That one bit me. Where is he? I can't see him. Alright, we got him. Where's his body? Still no raw prime meat. Come on, where's the prime? This isn't good. I'm going to eat a rare mushroom. It gives a lot of food, but it blinds you for 10 seconds. But I didn't see anything dangerous around, so... I don't know if there's any salmon left. Hard to see. Yeah, there's a few. Ooh, okay, we got our raw prime. Clock's ticking. Alright, so whenever it asks for raw prime fish, it only goes up by 6%. So depending on what it asks for, will also increase the taming efficiency. So the rare flower and rare mushroom seem to go up by 20. getting dangerously close to the swamps, buddy. Hungry again. Let's eat another mushroom. I hope he asks for a rare mushroom or a rare flower again. That would be the ideal. So if you're just starting out and you see a Moschops, I'd go for a lower level one. Because if it asks for raw prime fish meat and you don't have anything else to really attack those saber-toothed salmon, oh, he wants a Mejo berry, then you're kind of screwed there. So just be luck basically on what it asks for. Alright, since Moschops does collect berries, we're gonna find some bushes for it to eat for Mejo berries. Didn't get any in that one. Got a few there. Alright. Out of all their stats, their stamina is probably the most minimal. So when sprinting with them, they can only sprint so much. They can't carry a lot either. At least the lower levels. Alright, that gave 20% as well. So if it asks for any kind of berry or anything besides of raw prime fish, in 2 more feedings we'll have our Moschops. These guys seem to be the same colors. If we get them, we'll have Chops Jr. and Chops Senior. Chops was the first Moschops I ever tamed, the first tame ever that I played this game. And literally within 5 minutes of taming him, he died because I saw some jellyfish in the water and I didn't know how deadly the jellyfish were in the game. And I also didn't know the Moschops would run instead of trying to attack without me riding on its back. And Chops had a quick, painful death, unfortunately. But that's how you learn your ARC lessons. Why is the ground shaking? Oh, that Moschops is running from something. It's not a good sign. What are you running from, dude? Moschops Jr.'s just sitting out his... Oh, I found our culprit. Oh, I accidentally roasted a few other wild Moschops. Sorry, bro. But it looks like we are in the clear, and the sun's coming up, so that makes me more at ease. Do have to worry about that Sarco if he comes closer. A rare mushroom, nice. Let's give him the rare mushroom. And next feeding will be our last. What's our taming effectiveness at? Still at 100%. So we'll get the maximum 52 levels out of that. If all goes well. I'll die if he asks for raw prime fish again. So I pretty much have a Moschops that I raise specifically for each different harvest category. So like I'll have one that every level up will be for organic polymer, and if I want to harvest polymer I just bring one to me to the penguin island and have them eat all the penguins to get the maximum organic polymer that I can. Then if I need raw prime meat from you're always guaranteed to get alpha or raw prime meat from alpha dinosaurs that you kill. So I'll just kill the alpha with either my Rex or my Wyvern and then hop onto the Moschops and have the Moschops eat the body, and you'll get like so much raw prime meat, which you can then use for taming, or you can cook it for recipes. I don't really use leech blood much. Leech blood is used for like certain chemical concoctions, but I don't really use it much. The rare flower and rare mushrooms, I don't really use those anymore because I have the Mega Chalon that produces them passively. But I don't have one for raw prime fish yet, so if we can grab this guy. Raw prime fish, of course. God. Gotta make life difficult. What? I guess when we do get him, he'll be our main source for the raw prime fish. We gotta go back in the water. We gotta see if there's any salmon left. There's one. And of course he didn't give us the raw prime fish. So now I have to find a different pool. Could have just asked for another berry or flower or mushroom. Had to go make me go do things the hard way. What's up? I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Michaelman? 1512. Stream's doing well. I'm just showing how to tame a Moschops. Trying to get a high level one. They're picky eaters, so. Gotta look, I'm looking for some saber-toothed salmon. They're the ones I can get the prime fish from without going into the ocean. Oh, piranha. Alright. Can't do that on foot. Go back to the wyvern. Alright, we still have some time. I just started streaming at about 2 weeks ago, and Ark is my favorite game, so I'm going to be streaming most of it for a while. But some other games I will be streaming will be Dead by Daylight. I might do some Fortnite, Back for Blood. When Hogwarts becomes available for Xbox, I'll give that a shot. I might do the Assassin's Creed titles. So Ark won't be the only thing. Right now, Ark's going to be the majority, because I'm pretty much doing a tutorial for each and every dinosaur in the game. But I will play other games. And I am open to suggestions as well. I hope I can find some more salmon. I think there's a pool of them between the swamp and the redwood forest. Just gotta be careful because the swamp has the deadly critters. Like that. As long as I'm on my wyvern, they won't attack me, but the moment I step off, it'll be a free-for-all. think I found some. Yep. There they are. Make sure nothing's around that's gonna attack me, and I'll start skinning some fish. Alright, I got some raw prime. Let's go back to the Moschops. Put it in my inventory. Alright, here's your freaking fish. And he is finally ours. Let's look at his stats. Decent health, good stamina. The weight's still kind of crappy for his level. His melee's good. What was in this bag? Oh, that was Chops Jr. stuff before we potted him. So this would be Chops Sr. I'm starving, so we're gonna have Chops get me some food. And as you can see, he has a wide AoE of harvesting. They can definitely harvest better than the Parasaur can, and better than the Trike. Alright, so some of these berries are going to be for me. Put this tool away. And now let's eat some stuff. We killed the dodo in one bite. Let's find something like a raptor. Alrighty, got too much in our inventory, slowing us down. I'll go ahead and level his weight up. Let's attack a Parasaur. And just a couple of bites and he was done. I know people can breed the Moschops to make them really good expert killing machines. With the right stats, especially in health and melee, Moschops can take on even a Rex. Right now we're being attacked by compies. but we ate them all. Just get more weight. I'm gonna find where those raptors went. Man, I remember when we were trying to find a monkey to tame. We got 2 of them right here. Scared them off though. Stamina regeneration on them isn't good. I think I said that before. Alright, I see a raptor in the distance. That'll be our final test with this Moschops to see if he can take it out. Remember, we have to be riding him and commit to do that, because if we just give him the attack command on foot, he'll just run from it. Alright, he sees us. And pretty much like it was nothing. I would even say a high-level Moschops could take on an Alpha Raptor one-on-one. There's another raptor right here we'll take out. He's afraid of us. He's running. He knows the true power of the Moschops. Alright, so that's basically everything about the Moschops. Great at harvesting berries, really good at fiber, decent combat fighter, especially when you get to higher level ones. Won't help you when you're on foot, so you always got to make sure you're riding him or her to get the full use out of it. Great at harvesting, custom harvester depending on what you want the most of. Especially organic polymer, that's probably my favorite buff for it. So its report card, I'm actually going to give it a C, because the taming process can be rough. You're completely at the mercy of what it asks for. And the low levels, the stamina and the weight are just terrible. And the fact that you have to be riding it. Oh, hold up. This raptor wants to fight. So yeah, if it wasn't such a coward and would run away on foot, I would say it deserves a B. So you can't really tame a pack of them and have them follow you around and expect them to do anything for you. Alright guys, thank you for joining. If you have any stories or tips or questions about the Moschops, feel free to let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you probably tomorrow for the next video. Have a good night.